played in team fights because that's where Poppy shines, and she has so much playmaking ability, as we just saw in the last game from Smurf. And Smeb, he's been one of those they have. They've been able to track the enemy junglers really well, but Peanut actually goes right by it, but Hootie level
right
1
down, Prey gets hit. Yes, it is the roam.
That Foggermore toggle on the top side.
Whoa.
Tunnel vision on the...
It's the ROX Tigers.
That's the thing, you can't stay predictable. We talked about, yeah, he likes to play this lane aggressively.
Oh, they're on the Gorilla now. A few shots coming out of Peacemaker through Gorilla. And it's going to be Afro that picks up the next kill.
That's beautiful layering the headbutt pulverize into the...
Yep, attempted layering there of the knock up into the silence, but couldn't quite get in range in time. That allowed him to... Afro has no flash, remember?
Afro definitely pulling out the roam card today. It might get him in trouble here on this one. A great block by Stixay on the Q coming out from Gorilla. But Smeb's teleport on point. He's going to get one more shot in as the chase happens towards Tribrush. And Afro is going to try to walk this one now. They get to kill the Prey, so it's a few assists left and right.
The minion wave is crashing to top, so of course, you can go so different with it, but we're seeing that ganking ability.
Ghosting
early right
here.
into this fight. They have backline immediately, but Prey has scattered beautifully. Gorilla going to the other side. He has flash, probably going to hold it as he goes down. But again, the attack from CLG on bot lane.
And there's a reason you mentioned the roaming of Aurelion Soul first, because gold and their teleports right now. That's why neither of them wants to really give up ground because of the playmaking ability of teleport.
Gets the passive out of Kuro. There's going to be enough. And the voice of light drops Kuro. He picks it up.
Really smart stuff from CLG. We saw Kuro reflect.
Darshan on the Gnar, and that really is, you know, the
That's the that's right, Kobe. A Peacemaker through Gorilla. He's gonna get dropped most likely, but Prey, the bodyguard, comes in. Stixay's out of mana and Peanut over the wall. Flash knock up onto him. The rest of the team is closing in. New challengers approach from the top side, and that's gonna be the Prey Seeker hit coming in. Beautiful job, Peanut, with the swipes. Gorilla is gonna go down as Stixay has fallen as well, and that's damage for CLG that they're not gonna have here in this fight. Seems like he's a bit scattered. Darshan on the outside as they try to drop Prey. They don't have a priority focus here, and it looks like it's the walkout. They can't help Darshan.
Prey is an absolute monster. Darshan's not done yet, but honestly, that is a highlight Prey, right? Make that to a YouTube play right now.
What I want people to take away from that is the fact that he never stops doing damage, never not going for Mystic shots, never zone, but this time, maybe.
One of my favorite things about a player is that they fight to the very last breath because your teammates can still pull that fight.
Lead that Darshan does have in the 1v1.
Peanut sniffing around Darshan. Doesn't have flash this time, so
should be able to make it. Oh, he turned around. He gave him the knock-up. He may also get the slow for himself off the boomerang. This semi-closing from Smeb. He has turned around on the null zone. Is going to be doing good damage to Darshan. There is enough.
And Smithy actually left him there. Smithy was very close in the jungle, but decided to leave Darshan.
Very wise. They have almost complete control on the inside track. Afro
ROX has always been able to answer CLG's kill. Now CLG again wants to answer back. Rinse and repeat as they go to the top side. And a double kill for Hootie.
This is something we have sorely missed. Afro on the Thunder Cow with Ignite. Go button, just smashing it over and over again.
The new age Bard pick didn't really work for him the last time out, but bringing back the Alistar, still going.
Smeb's gonna be getting hit on this one. He throws back a bit of damage, but he wants to chase a few more autos. Stixay in range, and Stixay picks up the kill.
Afro almost actually saved Smed there. Between lanes, that's how you hinder the rotations of ROX Tigers. You know, and stifle the income.
Whew. A headshot coming over from Stixay. Voice of Light causing Gorilla to flash. They're on to Smithy now. He should definitely go down in this fight, but gets himself out. Beautiful heal as he was hopping away from Afro. Just a little triumphant roar. And ROX is trying to focus these kills, trying to edge out a little bit more as they watch Smithy and other champions get away with a sliver of health. Now Darshan starts to attack back with the rest of the team. Finds Peanut by himself. Who's going to pick this one up? He gets it with the stars and puts another one on the board.
And they have pressure on.
There isn't a Nocturne to turn this game on the head. Sure, late game team fighting, but I don't know if we're going to see a late game.
That's a very good point. This is zero hesitation, CLG. Under the turret could be a little scary for him, and it's going to be 1-2 down now. Smithy falls, but it's to Kuro and Prey. With
just side of a massive engage that just don't think it's time yet.
Yeah, Kaylin is just too safe.
Smeb, though,
There's the ghost.
Flanking.
Ghost from Kuro. He's trying to get the hit from Smab. They're right on a Stixay. He goes down. They were waiting for the moment to pull the trigger. And who he's going to do a bit of damage to keep them at bay? It's not a Narbar from Darshan. They're not going to be too scared of it, but they are able to still group in mid lane. He's going to try to build that up now, but they do recognize the attack, and they say, there's nothing for Darshan. We can engage here. Xmithie going too far is forced to flash and cleanse out for himself. Prey very low on the outside, and Darshan's able to pick up Prey as they get back into the fight. Kuki was just
Like he is, and Prey as well. Here's your test, Papa.
Very thanky.
level 15, 902, absolutely blows up Prey.
Holy crap.
Leads the rest of the team to do so as they try to get away now. Smeb, Keeper's Verdict, has no say in this fight, and he's going to be the next focus. A Gnar out from Darshan causes the rest of ROX to turn away, and they get just that, rocked out of the fight.
And who he passes the test with flying colors. 100% spray before Smeb even arrives.
Just wonder why this Aurelion Soul was not targeted. The information was out there. Everyone knew it was available against it. Bounce getting low.
Alpha Moon, a fast spot, able to use the Unbreakable Will to crush Kuro's ultimate. They're still trying though. ROX sees these entries, but CLG's able to just act on them. These are the chances ROX has to get back in. Darshan's now gonna get Peanut in the top side. And it seems like CLG is able to stop that engage from ROX Tigers every time and then get a bag of chips.
Now the gold lead is really spiraling out of control. This win even looks like Kobe. Maybe we're not even going to see a team fight because here's the gank crew.
Smab, this could be Huhi over the wall. They get the GLP slow and they get the rest of the slow from the boomerang. This is a Guardian Angel going down. He didn't have one. I thought he did at the end. So many effects. That was dark.
It is an engage, but take the inhibitor, go from there.
Yep, inhibitor should be fairly easy. 27 seconds actually still on Smeb.
Yeah.
They can end this with the Baron buff.
Peanut's knockup could really throw him for a loop, but I don't know if Prey has enough damage to get over the minions. There's a huge wave blocking the rest of CLG. They're going to drop the first Nexus turret.
CLG's new strategy, lose one game to the wild card to give the #1 Korean seed. Let's keep our eyes on this game as CLG try and take another inhibitor turret. Smeb coming in.
Keeper's Verdict, how many does he get? That's going to be Xmithie. It's Stixay out of the fight. Huki, Aframu, and Darshan. A huge Gnar ultimate against the wall. Prey now with Stixay 1v1 as he tries to get out of the fight. Kuro and Prey are down. That's the DPS. That's the fight as ROX runs for the fountain for solace. And Peanut does everything he can, going for broke with the last knockup. But Darshan's going to follow him all the way home, and he's going to look for more kills, showing up on the world stage after having a troublesome season. The rest of CLG coming together as well here to pick up another victory at Worlds to go 2-1 in the first week.
The stun, landing, Becky flashes forward, and first blood goes to Elise.
The disrespect from Jensen. He saw the QE come out. He saw Elise on his screen, and at that point, you need about earlier, you know, even in the mid game, this will be repeated for SKT. They need to poke down C9 before they fight here. Jensen finally